That's my fault because I took it off when I did the
shit. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing?
Well, yeah.
Let me tell you something. Craziest thing happened the other day. I was sitting right here, thinking, why don't I just change up my whole fucking life? Why is it not changing?
I have no idea.
I'm very angry right now.
I have to just jump out and jump in. Luckily, nobody's on right now. So,
but this is freaking stupid.
It's done this to me before, where it just won't change. I think you just have to jump out and jump back in.
Oh, hello, you beautiful nerds. Welcome to the Banthas podcast, where we talk about sci-fi, fantasy, horror, and all the popular art that we love. Also, we do a drum.
Mostly drum.
Mostly. Always encouraged, but never mandatory. I am Jedi Master Grayson, and I'm joined, as always, by my co-host and brother, Bill. How you doing?
I am the co-host.
Yeah.
I'm doing all right. Doing okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want people to know, you know what I'm saying? I am the co-host. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of that. I don't run from that. I'm the co-host. Some people get egos and shit. But I am the co-host. Welcome. I'm one of the co-hosts.
That's true. I guess, yeah, I'm a co-host. You're a co-host.
You're a host. You're a host. We cut you off. It's the bit. Don't fuck it up.
But we are very excited about tonight's show.
And I'm apologizing right now if you couldn't hear anything I said. Very excited about tonight's show.
Yes, very excited about tonight's show. We are talking comic books. We are talking the new Apple TV Plus series Pluribus. And as always, we're talking shit. But
yeah,
it is always more fun to talk shit with friends. And he's basically family, but y'all just hate him because he's light-skinned. What is going on, Tim Keller?
Oh, hey. Hi.
What up, though?
What up,
I guess I could talk. Ugh, making me stop reading. How's things over in Bantha land?
Oh, things are tip top, bro, man. I actually had to tear myself away from reading Saga earlier today, too, because I was like, I guess I should do something productive.
You know, I guess I should do responsibilities.
I got the omnibus, and I'm just like, I could literally read this all day, but I guess I shouldn't.
I have one problem with omnibuses. When you're about like halfway through, I'm terrified the book's just gonna tear itself off its spine, like that fucking New Gods omnibus back there. I've never held a book so gingerly.
I did the same thing when I was going through my Invincible omnibuses and or compendiums is what they call them. But when I got to the middle, I would just okay, I guess I have to read really, really fast. I don't ruin this book.
I had a friend who took an omnibus on a plane because he's a bad person. That's just no. You're gonna tear off that thing can barely hold up a drink. You're gonna try putting a fucking 3 books worth of books on it? No.
Right? Yeah, it's not meant to hold that kind of weight.
Sure is not.
I'm glad you said that because I will not be taking my saga compendium on my flight this week.
Good. Don't be a bad person.
I thought you were gonna say don't be a bitch.
Don't be a
tomato.
And I was just like, oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Yes.
Again, yeah, very excited about tonight's show, about our topics. But I guess we should do a little bit of house cleaning, starting first and foremost with a little bit of promotion.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Have you ever watched a movie from your childhood and thought it doesn't quite hold up like you remember? Well, then you would enjoy our bi-weekly series, Does It Hold Up? Where we revisit classic genre films with a special guest to help us determine if it is as good or as bad as we remember. It's a whole lot of fun, so you should check it out.
Please check out the Drunk Bantha channel. They clearly are ready for being seen at a higher level.
Back to the show.
What Up, The Simulation Presents. Thank you for jumping into the chat and joining us here on this conversation tonight. Definitely check out Does It Hold Up? We got a gang of episodes.
Wait a minute, it's not the simulation presence?
It could be the simulation presence.
It's not.
It's just like holographic gifts.
Man, I've been telling everybody presents.
I've been looking for the simulation past and simulation future, so...
Yeah, I'm looking for this simulation hypothesis, not the simulation theory. I'm looking for the simulation hypothesis.
But yeah, definitely check out our back catalog of Does It Hold Up episodes. We're going to be doing a monthly next year. We're curating a very tight schedule for next year. We're very excited.
Toy like a toiga.
Toy like a toiger.
Yeah, we're only doing 12 episodes. 12 episodes. And this camera is slowly slow. 12 episodes. That's it.
Yeah. We're going to be like...
probably 14. Because of holidays. Holidays, y'all going to get some extra stuff next year. It'll be on members only early and all that shit. So make sure you go over to the join button. Hit that thing over on the Drunk Banthas channel. It's not this channel because this is the stream channel. Right? Does that make sense? Probably not. But it's YouTube. So all you gotta do is it's free. All you gotta do is just hit Drunk Banthas, hit subscribe. You're like, oh shit, this is a channel I don't have. Hit subscribe. And go to NerdsatNite on YouTube and hit subscribe as well.
Yes, absolutely. And also, if you're on the Drunk Banthas channel, consider perusing through our merchandise store where we have hats, hoodies, shirts, mugs, and all kinds of cool stuff with our stupid name on it. Just go down to that tab, check it out. You have some pretty reasonable prices, I think so. Yeah, if you're a fan of Cracker Barrel and Star Wars and you don't know how to express yourself, you can get yourself a hoodie like this.
It's sexy.
And it's a great way to support the channel if you want some great
winter the best gear. Way to support the channel.
Yeah, absolutely. But enough.
If you guys can buy enough stuff on the store, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get Jeff a raise, so you guys can feed Jeff.
I like food.
Let's feed Jeff. Let's feed Jeff. Let's feed Jeff.
Hashtag feed Jeff.
Let's feed Jeff. So look, let's get this shit going, man. Let's get the subscribers up and let's contribute to whatever I was talking about earlier. Oh yeah. Merch.
Yeah.
Go buy some merch.
Yeah, go buy some merch. Otherwise, you hate Jeff.
That's true.
Speaking of Jeff, or as it is pronounced in Spanish, Jefe. Jeff, let's take a little stroll down your comic book corner. What are we talking about this week?
Dude, we're still talking Blackest Night, and I just can't get over how good this fucking book is. I mean, like, just like as a tiny preview to you guys, because we only do the first 2 issues here. This is just a one-off page for them. I mean, look at that. God. So anyway, Blackest Night. DC does zombies. So where we left off in the last one, Barry Allen, back from the dead, is getting a quick tutorial of who else has died in the DC universe from his buddy Hal Jordan, also back from the dead. And what they didn't know until the very end of the issue is some black energy rings have been going out throughout the entire universe and taking all these superpowered people who have died, and they're bringing them back to life, as you can see on this cover. So we hop right in. And we hop in back at the Stone Chat Museum, where we left off with Hawkman and Hawkgirl right after Elastic Man tore their fucking hearts out. And as you can see, yeah, we're seeing the remains of that struggle. There's blood everywhere. There's obviously a struggle, but the window's open. So we're getting this ringing. And finally, we find out that it's the Atom. You know, Ray Palmer calling his buddy Carter Hall, Hawkman. And finally, Carter picks up. And Ray's just like, listen, I know you don't get it. Like, I know she did terrible things, but like, you know, Sue, I loved her, and just there was this girl who, like, I was just trying to understand the universe, and then I thought I did, and then she was gone. And then he's also trying to be like, Carter, you keep your life is you and Kendra coming together and then losing each other. How do you deal with it? I need help. And Hawkman is telling him finally, like, okay, come on over, Ray, let's talk. The thing is, what Ray doesn't know that we do is Hawkman's dead. That is Black Lantern Hawkman with his zombie mouth telling the Atom to come on over. From there, we cut to Gotham City. And one thing that I don't know if I mentioned last time, Alex, I think you would be happy to know that the time period this is happening is when Bruce is dead and Dick Grayson is actually Batman in the DC universe. And during this time, there was a lot of fucked up shit happening in Gotham at the time. I mean, don't get me wrong, Dick Grayson was an awesome Batman. He did a good job, but everyone got way more brutal. Like, one of the big bads during this time, Gordon's son turns out sociopathic serial killer. So yeah, things were bad. Now, Gordon's on the roof of GCPD with his daughter Barbara, and they've just got the bat signal going up. He's like, listen, he feels worn out. His city's getting darker, and he's afraid. He doesn't want to turn off the signal because he just feels like, you know, the city is this scary, dark place. And Barbara's like, just leave it on, Dad. It's okay. You don't need to turn it off. And he's telling her, like, I don't know. I just get this feeling, this dark feeling. She's like, what are you talking? He's like, it's like when Batgirl disappeared. I got the feeling back then. And as they're having this moment talking, Hal crashes right through the fucking bat signal, thrown there from his fight with Martian Manhunter. And to keep the action going, they completely stop and they cut somewhere else. So now we're back in Amnesty Bay, where Aquaman was buried. And you'll remember that Mara was giving Garth permission to take his bones and intern him in Atlantis. So Garth and Mara and an entire contingent of Atlantean, soldiers are coming up to grab the bones and take him back down. When they notice that someone pilfered his grave, they're like, oh my God, what was it? Ocean Master? Was it Black Manta? And from behind them, they hear someone saying, my enemies can't hurt me anymore. And they're like, oh my God, is that Aquaman? And they turn around and fucking zombie Aquaman standing there, looking at them. And he's like, yeah, it's me. What's up? Surprise, guys. And one of the soldiers is like, my king. And he's like, yeah, really? Your king? You guys tortured me. You tried to kill me as a child. You had me come back down and serve you when you needed me. Then my life was misery. So yeah, your king's back. And again, he's doing this to get this emotional reaction out of that soldier, and he is. He's getting, this guy is nothing but fear. So when he gets him to the tip-top of the fear, like in the last issue, he fucking tears his damn heart out, and it starts powering up something in the Black Lantern universe. They're now at power levels 2.63%. So while Aquaman is here and he's terrorizing these people, we then go back to Gotham City. And now we see a lesser-known character in the DC universe named Deathman. Deathman's actually pretty fucking cool. He was this guy named Boston Brand who was a trapeze artist in like the 40s and literally died in the middle of his act. He was murdered, and he made a deal with a goddess and came back as a ghost. But like he's tired. He can go in, he can possess people, but he can never really interact with the living. So he's just so tired, and he's literally just in the ground, in his own coffin, just trying to rest. But he hears it coming from everywhere. Some people might know the Green Lantern's oath. Fewer people, I would say, know the other oaths, like the Yellow Lantern and the Red Lanterns. Every Lantern Corps has their oath, and that includes the Black Lanterns. Theirs is the blackest night falls from the skies. The darkness grows as all light dies. We crave your hearts and your demise. With my black hand, the dead will rise. And Boston Brand, Deadman, he's hearing this. And worse, he's sitting there, he's like, no, please stay away. No, stay dead. I don't want to come back. Because as he's hearing this, he hears that booming Boston Brand of Earth as a ring plunges into his fucking grave. And while he's there, as his ghostly incorporeal form, he has to watch as his body comes back to life as a Black Lantern. So now he's literally having to fight himself. It's a nightmare for him. From there, we cut to another crypt. And this one's a bit weirder because now we go to the graves of Hawk and Dove, two heroes that, a lot like Hawkman and Hawkgirl, get reborn. But as opposed to Hawkman and Hawkgirl, where it's the same person reborn, this is the power gets reborn into someone else each time. And the interesting part here is that Hawk is the avatar of war. Dove is the avatar of peace, and they're brothers. Now, Hawk, he comes back. He's ready. Let's go. Let's do this. But every time a black ring tries to get to Dove, it won't. It's like Don Hall, it can't get him to rise because every time it's getting a feedback saying Don Hall at peace, and like it just something's going on that even this cosmic entity doesn't know what to deal with. But like I said, his brother Hawk, oh man, he don't give a shit. We got dead Warhawk coming back to life. So while all that's happening, we got Aquaman destroying everyone. Garth is throwing these energy blasts at him that should be lighting him on fire, but he doesn't give a fuck. He's going after Mira, but Mira, and she's stabbing him with his own trident. I might add, rude, but he doesn't care. He's just walking through it like nothing's happening. And as that's happening, Garth is getting attacked by his ex-lovers, but I mean like ex-lovers. I mean like they're literally back from the grave ex-lovers, actively trying to tear him apart. What were their names? Dolphin and Tula. So they're on top of Aqualad and like literally digging her fingers into his stomach and pulling up on him, trying to murder him, which is also a little awkward because during a break with Mira, Dolphin and Aquaman were doing the nasty. So anyway, these two are fighting over Garth and literally throwing him through lighthouses. It's insane. And if that weren't enough, now we also realize, hey, these dead zombie superheroes also have all of their powers. because we get Aquaman doing his his fish call, and he starts calling fucking zombie sharks, zombie squids, all of this shit. Atlanteans, you'd think they would be strong. They live in the ocean. Nope, they got nothing. These things are.
You didn't see that coming?
And no, the Atlanteans didn't, obviously. So yeah. So we got them all fighting. And while this is happening, remember, Boston Brand, he's gone. Dead Man's body is gone. Well, he was a big part of, you might have seen him in Justice League Dark. He was part of the magical contingent of DC. So we have all those other ones checking out his grave. They know something's wrong. And we got them all. We have Zatanna, probably the most well-known magical person in the DC universe, the Phantom Stranger, Blue Devil, the Spectre, who's literally God's form of God's wrath on Earth. And while they're there and they're checking this out, trying to figure out what happened to Boston, where did the dead man go, some hooded figure comes up and is like, "Oh, you think you would know? Worlds have died. None of you are ready." And they're like, "What? Do we know? I think I know this guy. Do you guys know this guy?" And he reveals himself to be Pariah, the guy who fucked the entire DC universe by trying to go back in time to see how the universe started, which started the antimatter universe, which led to the final crisis. This guy, no bueno. But he wasn't trying to be bad. He was just some scientist. Well, he's still really not good, because after he reveals who he is and everything, his body explodes into these black lantern rings, and they're flying around everyone. But Blue Devil, Zatanna, they might be magic, but they're alive. There's nothing you can do there. Phantom Stranger's a little weirder because he's like between life and death, and he's like, I mean, like, you're neither. You're what you are is an abomination, good sir. But here's the thing: the Spectre's dead. There's no other way around it, and that's where it becomes a real problem, because God's wrath, literally the power of angry God, gets taken over by multiple rings and comes back as the black, and literally we see him trying to scream as his body is closing back in or around him, and then he grows massive in size, and the Black Lantern Spectre is screaming that he wants Hal Jordan back, because at one point he possessed Hal Jordan because Hal Jordan was too evil. So from there, we cut back to the Barry, Hal, Gotham, Martian Manhunter fight. And we got, Hal's, kind of getting his head back together, and the Flash is running around. It was literally one panel. And then it cuts back to Aquaman and their fight. And one thing to remember with the Aquaman fight here is that Mira, while Aquaman can control sea life, Mira can control the sea. She literally controls water, so she's just like, fuck this. And she frees this dolphin's head, and then she shatters it like the T-1000. Unfortunately, like the T-1000, that doesn't do shit. Just killing a Black Lantern, so they don't care. Literally, as Mira does this, Dolphin's head starts, like all of it starts like reconstituting. It's growing out of her neck to become her face again, literally starting to talk before it's even finished coming back together. And as it's doing that, Tulla's in the background grabbing Garth, tearing open his chest cavity, and Mira's trying to get there, but she's just not fast enough. And the Black Hand is smiling, even though he's half a country away. He knows all of this because he feels all the death, and he smiles because as the second Garth dies, that ring is right there and brings him back. Now, Martian Manhunter trying to take on the Flash and Green Lantern. You might think like, oh, 2-on-1, and all superpowers, dope. Nuh-uh. Martian Manhunter is as strong as Superman. He can make himself intangible. He can make himself the opposite of intangible. He can become so dense that literally he can just crash through the earth, and he can even read your thoughts, which is why Barry's whole plan now is to try and think as fast as he can so that the Martian Manhunter can't read his thoughts. And he's like, dude, and Jean's just in there like, it doesn't matter. Throw all the chemicals you want. I don't care. They're not going to hurt me. And in the meantime, Hal's like, that's not just random chemicals. They're all flammable. And he throws Gordon's squad car down on top of Jean, on top of this vat of flammable chemicals. And as it ignites, Barry starts making a vortex around. So it's imagine the end of the first Chris Evans Fantastic Four, where they're keeping the fire going like that, and they're doing that to Jean. And here's the thing, I mean, you know, Batman's got bullets. What's his face? Green Lantern's got yellow. Superman's got kryptonite. Martian Manhunter's got fire. So that's the thing. I mean, breaking someone's head, that might not work, but fire's his weakness. They know what they're doing, which is why it's kind of upsetting when it turns out it didn't do shit, because Jean is still there. He is fine, and he's brought some friends. And we already know about Elongated Man, Hawkman, and Hawkgirl, but he's also brought Firestorm, and that is terrifying. And that's the end of issue 2.
Yeah. Wow. It's funny. I was like, as you were reading it, you can ask Bill. I was just like,
You don't have to ask me.
I remember reading this. No, but say out loud.
It's so good.
I remember reading this. Yeah, it brought up a lot of memories of this era of comic books. Like, this is when I was like super into DC. Because for a while,
it's when DC wrote good books.
Yeah. For a while, I was just a Batman guy. Like, I only read Batman comics and like Batman family adjacent stuff. But this is when I started like dipping my toes into the Justice League and the Green Lantern.
Sorry for everybody who's watching and it shows the style. I don't know, short version, the shorts style. Please move over to the Drunk Bantha streams. Go to the actual channel and hit the link. Do not use the link that's showing. I don't know what the issue is with that, but don't worry. Next week we will not be going long style. No, we will not be going family style next week. Just please bear with me. Just go on to the Drunk Banthas channel. You know what I mean?
There have been
the Drunk Bantha streams. The new StreamYard shit is just weird. Please bear with us. Go over to the Drunk Bantha streams channel. Like I said, go to the live section and hit the live from there.
Yes, please do. Check us out there. Sorry for all the confusion. We're going through some growing pains with all these technological advances. But we should go ahead and get into our last topic of the night. Let's talk about the wildly popular Apple TV Plus series. That's right, Pluribus episode 4, Please Carol. This continues to be a very interesting TV series. And I feel like Apple TV Plus is the perfect I guess app or whatever, streaming service to produce this kind of show, because they're, we've talked about this a lot on the podcast, how they're just known for these very heady sci-fi shows. Like, I don't think that Foundation or For All Mankind would have thrived on like Netflix or something like that.
Well, it feels like Apple's like, we're going to take our time. We don't care how long it is to make it. We're going to take the time to make it, and we're going to make what we want. And like, it feels like the other shows are about hey, people will watch this and we'll get money. Whereas Apple's like, hey, we're going to make art and then we'll make money.
Well, yeah. It's part of it is that, excuse me, part of it is though as well that probably 7% of Apple's earnings come from Apple TV. Probably less than that. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I'd go out on a limb to say it just doesn't even matter to them, really. They just, and it's so with that comes what do you agency to just have full control over.
Oh, okay, Carol.
Yeah. Somebody said the other day, I was listening to somebody in a podcast and they're like, oh, he was using writer words. You hear that? They were reading an article or reading a tweet that somebody's like, oh, this person was using writer words. Look, they use words like agency to show that they're a writer. Like, yeah, and I am a writer, by the way, as well.
Yeah, we're smart over here.
But yeah, it's like they do get like freedom to just do whatever they want to do. And so, yeah, I mean, the consequence is exactly what you just said, Jeff. Like, hey, we don't care about what kind of money it's going to make. We just make.
Evidently, it loses money.
Yes.
You know, it's
sometimes it does. Like if you make a Brad Pitt movie with the dude from, with Lucas from, what's that show?
Oh, the F1 movie.
Yeah, the F1 movie. You make that shit. Nobody's going to see that.
Well, it's like like to y'all's point, it's like a billionaire having a really, really talented, really artistic, creative daughter in their 20s. Like, you know what? I said artistic.
Okay.
They're not Porque no los dos.
Yeah. Boy, I was like, oh man, Alex just got us fired from YouTube. For sure.
But yeah, it's like if you have all the money in the world and you want to support this art, it's like, yeah, why not? It's like it's gonna be a drop in the bucket.
Yeah. I mean, like I always try and bring it up whenever someone brings up billions and billionaires, and it's like, okay, do you know how long 1,000,000 seconds is? It's like 7 days. Do you know how long 1 billion seconds is? 31 years.
I was just about to say 31 years.
They can spend the time.
How long is 75 billion years?
You mean seconds?
Seconds.
I mean, I would assume it's 156. I don't know. What's 31 times 75?
Is 170.
Oh no, it's way more than that.
No, I don't know. Shit, I was just joking. I have
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go. I ain't got time to be distracted by your worthless chime-ins. Go.
240 years? I don't know.
Guys, yeah, let us know in the comments if you have done that math. I'm way too high to even think about trying to figure that out.
To be fair.
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 Well, to be fair.
It was necessary.
Man, that's a show I need to come. I'll do a reboot of that show. Let's do it. I'm in.
Let's do it. By the way, watch Godzilla for the first time this afternoon, and I was like,
why is it not?
Man, you could be Cyclops, Jared Kesso. Just let it happen.
Fifth Bantha, make sure you go share this with everybody. I don't know what happened, and also I don't know why your MH-RJKG.
Yeah, that happened last week.
Yeah, it happened. But also make sure you share this with Simulation Presents. He might. Oh no, wait, Simulation Presents. You're watching from the good one. So yeah, Morgan. Now you're watching from the good one. Everybody, like I said, I got rid of that bullshit version. Just go ahead.
There you go.
Make sure you're coming over here, all over the place.
Just fuck her right off.
Don't you come over here and don't come all over the place. I know that much.
At the beginning of this episode of Pluribus, in a flashback, Manusos, living in a storage facility off an office in Paraguay, refuses help from the others, or the hive mind. He ransacks the lockers for food when he receives Carol's call, and this was obviously a callback to the moment where she called from Air Force One in the previous episode. What did you guys think of this?
I think it was just a random plane.
Oh yeah, it was just a random.
I think President Rufinol was still using Air Force One. Sorry, in the show, not in real life.
Right. No. Yeah. No. That is. I think that is his legal name. What did
President
you think?
Roof and all.
What did you guys think of like the flashback and like what kind of insight we got in this character and like the last moment in the flashback? Jeff, I'll let you go first.
The last moment where he wrote, "Is she Turkish?"
Wait, did he write, "Is she Turkish"?
I'm telling you, it was just Google Translate, but according to Google Translate, he wrote, "Is Turkish?"
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know if that is right, if Google Translate is right, or if he is just really like, what the fuck was that? That was a weird conversation that I just had with this lady. You know what I mean? It might be. I don't know. Might be.
Now, I will say, I was like, first I was like, oh, smart of him not eating the food that they give him. And then I was like, oh, stupid of Carol. We're just assuming that they're like, we're never going to hurt you, Carol. Like, we are 100% taking their word for it, and their end goal is enslavement. So, should we really believe that they're not just long gaming you, Carol? And then I'm just super fucking curious what he's doing with the radio.
What is he? Oh, wait. Well, I think what he was doing with the radio. Hit the wrong.
That's amazing.
Hit the wrong button, man.
That made me so happy. Oh, I'm so dumb.
It doesn't matter what I'm saying. Go ahead. Move it, Alex. What was your question originally?
Yeah, what did you guys think of this opening scene? But like, as far as what was happening,
that's a cool ending issue. I agree.
As far as what he's doing with the CB radio, it is interesting because it does seem like he's trying to contact people who potentially aren't members of the hive mind, but then he gets this conversation, which I don't know, like from there, like a couple of things. Maybe he's just like, we got a lot of trauma with all this,
super paranoid.
Yeah. But little things like her accent not being perfect.
Hello.
And you know, like she had also mentioned that she's from the United States, so I don't know why
when Carol called him. I think it was more when he heard her she cursed him out and then was slamming the fucking phone. Yeah. That's clearly not hive mind mentality there.
Yeah, that was definitely the moment that like made him realize, okay, this is not a hive mind person.
Are we going to talk about the theory that we came up with that we heard?
Oh yeah, we can definitely talk about Poggy's theory if you want to get into that now.
Yeah,
I want to hear it.
Shout out to Poggy on YouTube. Go over and check him out. It is spelled how it sounds.
Yeah.
But there's two
Pawgy
Pluribus. That would be
easier. Search Poggy Pluribus. That would be easier. I figured I'd go ahead and say exactly what you said. Since
Poglibus.
Then you'll get nothing.
You won't get nothing. I'll tell you that. You won't get nothing. You might.
You'll find the frequency that turns you into one of the hive minds.
I hope this doesn't awaken something.
I hope I don't awaken.
All right, Dean. God, that show was so good.
So shout out to Poggy.
And the things they got away with.
The things.
It's going to be a maze. What?
Look, Netflix. I think you guys need a live TV show. And this is the one that you need to start with right here. Drunk Banthas podcast.
Fucks with it.
Tell you what, you can tell we don't got editors.
Otherwise, our LA Comic-Con video would be out already.
So Bill, what was Poggy's theory? Because I kept taking us off route there.
No, it's how we do this show. Anyway, Netflix, call us. His theory was that all of this show is inspired by episode of The Twilight Zone.
Right.
It makes absolute sense.
So, spoilers for
The
those.
Simpsons did an episode of South Park.
Right. Like, so be careful if you don't want. Well, oh, wait, you're very white. There we go. There you go. There you go.
I can't help who birthed me, Bill. Dude, I don't know what it is about this goddamn ring light.
No, it just starts bright
Oh, yeah.
and then you're good. No, so the theory is
The episode is called Third from the Sun, by the way.
the Twilight Zone episode is called Third from the Sun.
And
And
Gordon-Levitt.
in Third from the Sun, I'm just gonna paraphrase. There is a guy who is who you see, and he's a white guy, human, 1970s. Anyway, or 60s, right? Oh yeah.
The White Queen of the Nile. Yeah, Hollywood was really weird back then.
He has to flee his planet because it's getting destroyed by nuclear devices. And so when he flees, he then goes to this. He travels for 600 years, and he ends up at this. No, he travels at the speed of light. Excuse me, and he ends up at this planet.
Just 11 million miles away.
11 million miles away.
Which is bad.
That
60s
sounds
math.
like that Fuel song to me. 11 million miles away. Sorry. Anyway. But yeah, so yeah. 11 million miles. Thank you, Alex. Which is actually like closer than Venus is from Earth. So that actually was just bad 70s math, according to Poggy.
Yeah.
I am not.
That would take 58 seconds at the speed of light.
See, we got our own Poggy right here, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, so yeah. He ends up on Earth, and it takes 600 years for the signal to end up coming to Earth that he was running away from. He was running away from a signal that was called I think it was called the pacifying,
the parallax,
or the peace, the harmony, whatever.
Baker?
It was something not sexy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyway, he ends up staying on Earth for like 600 years, or he has many children or whatever, and all of a sudden it comes back, and then he's fighting the good fight again against this entity in which his entire race has been fighting and then lost the battle to, and he was immune to it, which is why he was able to leave and not have to deal with no shit.
Right. So this
The
is like
idea that Poggy is saying is Carol, which is an anagram for coral.
And she has the same last name as the main character from that episode of Twilight Zone.
Exactly. She is
Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it.
The idea is that she is the ancestor of that guy who came 600 years ago, and it is now taken.
Oh my God! If
transmitted,
if
and the
her planet had purple sands,
I'm happy with that.
like her fucking book.
Yeah, right.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
And she had purple hair. Cardi was wearing purple hair right now.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Goddamn simulation theory.
It's all coming together like butt cheeks.
So the other part of the theory is that Carol, like I said, is the ancestor of that original character from the Twilight Zone, and she has been writing books that are predicting the Armageddon or the end of the world for the planet.
Yeah. So maybe she has some like sort of generational trauma.
And the idea is that all 13.
So the way to win is to be a space pirate?
The idea is that all 13 people who are immune are ancestors of that one gentleman who left
That would make sense.
his Earth planet similar. And So Alex brought up the 11 million thing, right? So yes, as you said, that would take 58 seconds to get from Venus. I mean, it would take 58, whatever planet it is, it would take 58 seconds to get here.
Venus is 24 million miles, so it's not even halfway to Venus.
Damn.
So yeah, so like it's a little bit past the moon. Apparently,
No, the moon's 240,000 miles. I'll find something. You keep going.
No, I'm saying 11 million. It is. It's close. It's our moon. It shouldn't be far. Otherwise, it's a bad planet.
I don't know. Every time I just hear
the moon's
doing
our moon's also weird. It's not normal to have only one moon and to have it this size.
That is,
but we are weird because it's not normal to have beings on a planet that can think, talk, walk around, and also fuck it all up at the same goddamn time.
We're real good at that last part.
Yeah, we've had a lot of practice.
But anyway, so the 11 million thing is all fucked up. But the rewrite is that she killed 11 million people is where they use that 11 million again.
Right.
But that it was 600 light years away to make it more scientifically plausible. And 600 light years away from here is the first found inhabitable planet.
Yeah,
or like what we
83 light years away is. I forget what
it's like.
What the name of the planet is.
Yeah. It's Pluribus. No, I'm joking. It's not the name of the planet.
Wouldn't that be wild?
It's not the name of the planet. Please, y'all, don't go tell your friends like, oh, let me tell you, man, it's a planet, bro. It's a planet. That's the secret to the show, bro.
I mean, there's the asteroid thing that's moving through space right now, and they're like, that's moving in a way that like
of intelligence.
Someone's driving that, and it's coming our way.
Every time, like the more I learn about space, the more I just get like scared and just want to start watching Smiling Friends.
You want to hear a really fun one?
No, I do not.
Okay,
but I do want to know.
I do want to know. But later
in our lifetime, we will see the light from Betelgeuse exploding. It's that close that scientists are like, yeah.
Well,
we will see it like it'll
about
the sky.
Just so everybody knows, I probably will be talking about that asteroid that's coming or whatever it is, comet. It's moving fast.
It's a spaceship.
I will be talking about it on the Bantha Bunch because we will be talking about it. Welcome to here, Derry.
I'm going to be real sad when the Bantha Bunch goes from theories to scientific journals.
Well, that's going to be for
same subject matter.
It's going to be the Gotham Gazette that we do. Check out that channel on YouTube. It's coming. If you want to go ahead and pre-subscribe, go ahead. There's new stuff coming 2026 for you. Gotham Gazette.
Do you guys want to hear something fun about Pluribus?
About NerdsatNite. Go ahead.
Tim Keller is the actual mayor of Albuquerque. They got him he played himself on this episode.
I did hear that. I thought that was a cool
little. That was so dope.
If I was living in Albuquerque,
I mean, when you have Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, choose your town. After a certain amount of time, you're just like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, right.
You did say earlier if you were living in Albuquerque, you would like find.
I'd vote for him on that.
But that just speaks to how sad our Albuquerque is, right? No, I'm sorry. Is anybody watching from Albuquerque? We don't got nobody listening.
I wouldn't say sad.
We're not syndicated in Albuquerque.
I wouldn't say sad because if somebody created a iconic TV show and set it in Birmingham twice,
Smashing Machine,
and then they did. Smashing Machine in Birmingham.
Smashing Machine starts in Birmingham.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's the first scene in the movie.
But yeah, somebody created 2 TV shows that were set in Birmingham, and they were both
and got the entire world to watch.
Yeah, and then like the next when they made their 3rd TV show, I don't want to say Mayor of Birmingham. Maybe,
yeah, don't say
maybe
one
somebody
of their
else.
names.
I don't
Bernard
know.
Kincaid, one of them big, corrupt, fat, nasty, juicy, plump,
It was like the
ugly, funky ass, big lip, bulbous,
feels
nasty,
like-
fucked up, weird bitch ass
Yeah.
mayors of Birmingham, Alabama.
No, yeah, it feels like the mayor of the Saturn or something, like somebody, or somebody who manages a staple in Birmingham.
The mayor of Chuck E. Cheese.
I don't feel like
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
I don't want
Charles
to be that
Entertainment
disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Hey,
Chucky?
Alex was just so disrespectful right now.
So
No, to the mayors of Alabama.
Oh, I mean, yeah, fuck them.
Montgomery.
Fuck them.
I'm not. Hey, I wasn't saying. I was.
Mr. President. Thanks.
that was the right.
But I guess we should get into the episode.
Let's actually talk about what we're talking.
50 minutes in.
Seems like a good time.
We've been talking about it.
Yeah, we were just past the flashback.
We've been talking around it.
I had to do the,
past the flashback and the theories. Yeah, we got the theories out of the way.
Shout out to
we
Poggy.
didn't ask you, like, do you think that's a solid theory, Tim? Like the whole.
So here's the issue. Yes, I do think it is a solid theory. The only issue I have with it is I feel like, especially this writer director, I actually feel like that's too much of a cop out. I feel like taking that and using that and being like, oh, by the way, this is what it was the entire time. I feel like that's just a bit simplistic for him. I feel I could absolutely see him getting inspiration from that episode and using that, but then being like, surprise, it was Twilight Zone Part 2. I don't see that. He's not. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, there have literally been a lot of homages to
There have.
so that I did not, I guess what I would say is I think at least the three of us should watch that episode.
I'd be down. I like the Twilight Zone. I even liked the reboot that Peele did.
My favorite episode of the Twilight Zone is the episode where everybody like something crashes in the city and then all of the power goes out, nothing works, and everybody in the neighborhood is just like, yo, what's happening? And then the group think thing takes over and everybody's like destroying themselves, and then the aliens realize they're like, yeah, they suck.
We should go to a different planet, yeah.
They just
Yeah,
are
this is a
fucking
bad
terrible.
neighborhood.
It was a good test though. You win. It was like nigga was betting. It was like the episode. It's like when the aliens are in The Simpsons, and they're just sitting up in Earth. It was kind of like that at the end.
Simpsons did it.
Yeah. We need that drop.
Yeah,
now.
we need a Simpsons
We need
did
a
it drop.
Simpsons
Yeah,
did it
for
drop.
sure.
It'll be just
A
Jeff.
South Park Simpsons did it.
It'll be Jeff saying Simpsons.
Oh,
did
I'm
it."
in. I'm in.
It'll have electricity going everywhere. Have goddamn fireworks, and it'll just be
But,
like a fucking K-pop music video. I'm here for it. Let's go. But that's why you have to like and subscribe and buy you some merch.
That is true.
I can't get a Tesla coil to make lightning if you don't buy merch.
Simpsons did it.
I don't know, which way they're gonna go with it if they do go down this theory road. But Vince Gilligan did say that he plans on the show lasting 3 to 4 seasons, and he said
I'd be absolutely in for that.
he did also say that depending like when the story needs to wrap up, because he wants to leave audiences wanting more, is like he's open to ending it shorter sooner than that. But
Thank God.
But if he's like in his mind already plotting out 3 to 4 seasons, I doubt it's. I don't know. If that is the theory, if that's what it ends up being, I'm curious how you're going to squeeze 3 seasons out of that.
Something interesting about that theory and about that Twilight episode is, if you think about it with the speed of light, the real interesting part is it could have been, say, like he sent out a message like, "This is what's happening. Be careful if you notice it on your planet." Since he traveled at the speed of light, he out-traveled his signal, and that's why, as we saw, it came there 600 years later. His signal could have been what triggered it.
Well, no, what happened?
That's the real interesting part.
At least in the that could be how they change it up in the TV show.
Yep.
In the
so we just hear Carol being like,
"Excuse me,
this is what's happening," and it turns out that's what triggered. That's what like the cliffhanger
right,
at the end of the
maybe
season.
that's what happened in this series. That might have hit. I need a confirmation theory. You know what I'm saying? Like I need the theory to be confirmed, and then boom, boom, like boom, something like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah, like a
a drop for it. Yeah, but in the TV show, it took him because he was traveling at the speed of light. It took it 600 years to catch up with him, and so, but it wasn't anything due to what he did. It was just that it was just a little bit of science that they knew in the 70s at that time.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. They knew microwaves, and they were starting to figure out pagers.
Exactly. Well, damn, I was about to say something. But y'all know about pagers and things that have happened in the last year.
Let's get
so something that I was wondering about this episode, and I was wondering if you guys caught it because I didn't. Carol's whiteboard in her list. Obviously, I saw the last one, like whatever, like weirdly truthful, and then she wipes it out and she wrote down "can't lie." Did you guys catch what the other ones on that list were? Because I did not.
I'm off the top of my head. I remember like it was "can't lie, can't harm a fly, and will give you anything you want."
So the thing that the one thing I noticed that she didn't put on
the
there.
other thing was on there was Robon dies. It was question mark, and then it said for real this time. Robon is the main character in her show, in her book.
Yeah.
Know or who haven't been following along with us.
Yeah.
The Purple Sands, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Zosha is like,
So
which to me also, by the way, that is bullshit to me. That Robon on the book looks nothing like Zosha.
That was kind of like a stretch.
I don't know.
Well, like I think
at least get a better fucking drawing.
Well, what it was, I think that they got a bad graphic artist for the book.
I know that's what I'm saying.
The show got a bad graphic artist for the I love that.
Maybe they're trying to say that you're trying to say that that's what happened in the storyline.
Yeah, like what I think. Yeah, because they're going off of Helen's memories of Carol telling her like what her dream of this character
slam piece. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Also need one of those. Need that Bugs Bunny.
Go the mask.
So I feel like that she that they just like, because they know what every person in the world looks like, they were just like, oh, this is the person on Earth that looks the most like her dream woman. So that's what we're gonna pluck out.
And so that brings me to the thing that I think that she missed on her list, but that I also think is important in this episode. They also have perfect memory. At least from everything we've seen. They remember everything.
Yeah, you're right.
But
so I know I'm jumping ahead a bit, but her whole plan to like, oh, I'm trying to find heroin. Like, okay, in the moment, smart, but they remember everything. They'll be walking down that row and see that shit's gone. They'll know.
Well, actually, let's get into actually the beginning of the episode, because I do want to talk about the heroine and the truth serum at all. But you were going to pull up the
heroine.
I was going to pull. Well, I don't know if it will pull up on this because it is a different window. Okay, yeah, here we go.
Well, do you want to let's keep it there for when we
get to that? I mean, well, he was just mentioning it. That's why I was
because
you guys asked what was on the.
Yes. No, I asked.
Well,
no. So that was when she was looking at it. I was wondering after. Did she erase it?
I'm sorry, I can't pick the pause off. But was this?
Because this was her book.
Wait, zoom a little bit.
That's. I was wondering there afterwards when she.
this is what he's like. What we know about them. Yeah.
Also, shout outs to Ray Seehorn's impeccable handwriting. She looks like a graphic designer.
Well, she did play a legal aid. Well, she did play a lawyer
yeah.
on TV.
Right.
She's not a lawyer, but she did.
Twice. Nope. 3 times? Twice. Franklin and Bash.
Burgundy.
I've never actually seen her anything,
the simulation
that was
presents
great.
that the new episode drops on Wednesday, which normally it drops on Thursday, which people don't know that. But it always says it drops on Friday. If it drops on Wednesday, for those who don't know, Apple drops it the day before.
Would give me a
at about
bomb.
6 o'clock. Between 4 and 6 o'clock on 4 and 6 o'clock Pacific time, they drop every episode of their television shows the day before. I think they're on like British time, London time.
You sound like you're from London.
Yeah, it's weird. And Fifth Bantha says, so hot take. If they can get your entire memory when only alive and connected to them for a second, honestly, almost seems good.
I mean, it seems efficient. It seems like a really dope computer, but I don't want to be a computer.
I don't want, you know what?
Yeah,
I don't want to be a computer either.
And they do mention like some
You're
of
right, Jeff.
and they do mention some of like the philosophical question of, well, maybe you're just like Zosha basically posits to Carol that maybe you're just in a situation where like don't knock it until you try it. Basically, well, like you can't say that you hate this because you haven't tried it, but also she's taking away the agency of her being able to like try it and then like decide not to try it anymore. Well, like nobody on earth is able to opt out of it.
Yeah, and there were 2 things that I also realized in regards to this episode. First, they're trying to sell on like we can be happy, we know all happiness and everything. It's like, okay, you also have in your fucking hive mind every thought, including the I'm enjoying this of R-wordists, of child molesters, of murderers, of literal genocidal maniacs. Like that's all in there too. So you're trying to sell me on like, oh, it's so beautiful. Okay. And then also I was thinking of, remember Lady who was so mad when Carol's like, hey, let's have your son tell me about a gynecologist. You know what else I realized? When President Rahipnol was having his turns with all those random ladies, that kid knew everything about it. He felt it.
They start fucking, it was gross.
Correct.
But that is why his mama was like, hey.
It's like,
they didn't take it far enough though.
But you do know that your son now knows about every sexual situation you've had with her father and every other dude that you had
and every other finger, piece of fruit, specifically purchased toy.
Let me see if I can do it. You know, he had sexual relations with that woman. He had technically, technically, his mama has had sexual relations with him.
Yeah, it's
he has had now. Listen here now. He has had sexual relations.
Yeah,
with his mom.
Yeah, it's very upsetting.
Sexual relations now.
Yeah.
But remember, it's happier.
Fifth Bantha says we're all squishy LLMs without perfect memory. And then he also says, so he really fucked the world in like 9 different flavors. Yo, that's good.
I think that's a good.
This nigga got some $1 million words, don't he?
I think
that's also confidence. Because if he had a bad performance with one of them, the entire world knows.
Man, you know what?
It'd be like the dude talking to Carol is like, we thought it was fine.
Jeff,
it was harmless.
Jeff is seriously putting putting it down today. You know what I'm saying? No hope.
I'm taking that glass that's half empty, and I'm pouring even more out.
He nailed it on that one. Nailed it. Excuse me.
But just to get into the episode plot a little bit, like we've been hopping around, but in the present, Carol returns home from the hospital and starts to compile a list of facts that she has learned about the hive mind, determining that they cannot lie. Carol goes to Zosha at the hospital to ask if the joining is reversible, but the hive mind refuses to answer. Then Carol secretly takes a vials of truth serum and tests its effectiveness at home. I did think that this is a pretty funny scene.
Yeah, that's a description. Well, that's a description that you provided, right?
Yeah, just like.
But I think that she was just trying to get high. I mean, like, it was an excuse. It was an excuse. It's like, there's nobody around to judge me. I ain't got nothing to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It must have been Friday.
I ain't got no job. Yeah,
it must have been Friday.
But I mean, that's honestly what I was thinking initially too. But it's very purposeful with her highness. You know, she could have done the heroin and probably had
the heron.
Yeah, that dog food. And she was on that dog food.
She's clearly done it before. Speaking of dog food, she throws.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Whoa! There was an episode with heroin, which is a fucking nickname for dog food. Is dog food and heroin, and then
layers on layers.
Layers on layers.
Layers on layers. I'm just like, whoa.
That's
like,
do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
But yeah, what did you guys think of this scene, Jeff? Like, because I thought it was like pretty funny, but also I was confused up until like the end of what she was doing this for.
So when my biggest thing about it was when she goes in and she gets it, I was just like, how do you know? Because it's not like it says like, I mean, I think the one that most people know as true serum is sodium pentothal. And we know that from like fucking True Lies and shit, which by the way, I've rewatched recently. It fucking holds up.
Don't you say that? It's a fucking future hold up. It's a fucking.
There is no way it is a low enough rating to warrant being on that show. Anyway, but like, you know, I feel like we all know like sodium pentothal and stuff. And I'll be honest, the one thing that made me be like, all right, maybe it's fair that she knows was the show Castle. And just like the random shit he knew, because he's like, well, I had to research how to kill people. It's like, whatever. I suspended disbelief because of Nathan Fillion. I can do it for her. But yeah, no. So what I was thinking during that was like, okay, you know, good. You're quick on your feet. You're really smart. But then again, I was immediately like, but they're still gonna know. So the fact that she did it right away, like, because at first I was like, does she think she's going to like test what will and won't work for reversing it, or like is she trying to find something that like she can inject herself with so when they try and join her it'll block it, something like that? I was like, you're not gonna have enough time. But then like the next day, the second she shows back up at the hospital, I was like, oh, she's gonna dose Zosha. Okay.
Yeah,
this is the portion here that where I believe she
yeah, but she opened up directly to it.
Look,
but
she's
she
a drug
also
addict.
watched True Lies.
She's not a drug addict.
She's also she said she
True Lies is sodium pentothal.
Well, they said that she did heroin.
Oh yeah, in college.
Well, they didn't say it. They alluded to it.
Okay,
she confirmed it. So
if you can, I want you to grab 5 heroin addicts, just a simple majority. Tell me which ones know thiopental sodium.
How many heroin addicts?
Guys, if you're a heroin addict, write in.
How many heroin addicts are worldwide best-selling authors?
Mm-hmm.
At least 4.
I was actually going to bring up the
heroin addict. Philip Seymour Hoffman, Michael K. White,
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah,
Michael
he
K.
was hard into opium.
Just just to be fair,
To be fair.
To be fair.
Well, to be fair.
I did
as
it
a
at
guy-
work.
as a as a guy who is a writer and has researched a lot of weird shit just to come up
Don't
like
look-
to
don't
get-
look at my
FBI is going to be knocking down your door.
but yeah, like just to research like what a character would do, or like the experiences of a character, or like try to figure out like how this character could pull off a fucking heist or some shit like that. Like I know that Vince Gilligan, like he's an incredibly smart person, but I'm sure he did a lot of Googling for Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, and learned a lot of like weird shit that like he wouldn't necessarily know if he was just
She
like,
writes a book about pirates who fuck each other on purple sand.
But theoretically,
that's
is about her lineage.
I would like it if they go that route.
Out to space.
If they go that route, I would like it if it turned out like that was some sort of like they pass on the memories, but you don't realize that's what it is. You think it's just your imagination.
Yeah, because she's an alien, so her biology doesn't work the same as ours. Sorry,
I wouldn't be mad at like a generational trauma nightmares or whatever that's inspired this.
Man, therapists are going to be pissed. They're going to lose so much money. We're all just aliens.
Therapists are gonna be like,
Say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Back at the hospital, Carol takes Zosha for a walk outside the hospital, stealthily injecting the serum into her IV bag. When Zosha starts starts to lose clarity, Carol tries to probe the answer from her about reversing the joining. Zosha struggles to speak, while several others arrive to surround them, repeatedly chanting, "Please, Carol." Zosha collapses from cardiac arrest, with the members of the hive mind coming in to revive her. Now I thought this is like a pretty wild cliffhanger. I know that Carol means well, but she has put Zosha through so much shit these past few days. She's almost died twice.
Wait a minute.
Well, she's almost died like 4 times.
Yeah, oh man, I was just about to say, literally.
And she this does. I did like the. I did think this was very interesting because of the connection with the hive mind. The medicine would just like sort of disconnect her vital subconscious thoughts, like breathing and her heartbeat and shit like that.
She also gave her a lot.
Well, that was one thing I noticed. I don't know if you. So usually when they like, and again, this is what I know from TV and movies. Usually when they syringe into a saline bag, I think they're called banana bags. That shit's full. Zosha's was like, if this was the entire bag, Zosha's was like here. And it was honestly that's being a bit generous too. I think it was closer like there. It was like, that is so not diluted, woman.
Yeah, it seemed like initially I was definitely thinking.
Also, she might have put air in there. She's not a doctor.
Yeah. Oh, she did do the
she
thing
did do
where
it on
they-
herself. So, and she was a heroin addict. Or at least experiment.
Yeah, she took heroin at some point. And
So
she
she's
saw Pulp
aware of how
Fiction.
to
She
do it.
knows, you're supposed to put the air in there first. But
no,
damn it.
Or
Or
you're
you're
not
not
supposed
to
to put the air
have
in
to
there first.
show this.
There's not supposed to be any air. The air is what kills you.
Right.
I was trying not to show this. I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna mute everything.
It's gonna be someone
Make
pooping.
this very small. Just hold on one second. Okay,
I
but
want to be
Cool.
upset, but just well done.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
look how low that bag is.
Yeah, the reason it was so good is because I literally was trying to actually so it worked out.
You got yourself awesome.
But yeah, you can see it here what we're talking about. Very low, like you said, and she's putting a lot in there.
That thing was like, whoop. Yeah, look how much is in there.
That is a lot of boy. But give me some. Hey, let me get some of that. Let me get some.
Now, I personally don't think that she's dead because, again, the character has been through a lot these past few episodes. It'd be weird that this is the thing that they were just like, well, this is the thing that killed her.
Well,
I mean, they could be doing that as a way to have Carol actually like start second guessing herself on the whole unjoiningness.
Yeah, remember what I was pointing out earlier, what we were talking about with the board when Jeff was talking about.
Thank God I wasn't the only one thinking it out.
Oh, man. It's inedible.
Resistance is futile.
Resistance is futile.
Hold on. Where is it at? God,
Oh,
man, where?
How
Where's
good
the
is
one where
First
it said-
Contact?
Where's the
right?
one with the beginning? Where's
First, I mean, the board were in a bunch of stuff, but First Contact was good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the board getting a bunch. Yeah, but like First Contact is probably my favorite Star Trek movie.
I'm sorry.
Better
guys.
than the Search for Spock
Okay, here we go.
or the Voyage Home, which is the one with the whales.
Yeah, with the way.
Thank you guys for
like the one with the
stalling
whales.
so
Of
Of course
much.
we do.
I'm sure you did it.
Yes, we planned that and didn't just have one of our tangents.
Yeah, not at all. But my thing was right here.
What pirate?
She says that Robon dies again.
For
Mark?
real.
And then it says for real.
For real.
There we go. Robon dies, and then as we see when it happened,
Again, this time for real.
For real. And I think
For real.
because of that alone, I am going out on a limb and saying, it sounds like I said lemon. I'm going out on a limb and saying
It's foreshadowing.
this is foreshadowing the fact that Zara will not come back. She will be dead, or will
This
die.
time for real.
This time for real. I agree that this is foreshadowing that we're gonna get the death of Zosha in this season,
Cool, thugger.
and it's gonna be a decision.
Whoa, hey man, ask her. Take her.
Sorry,
on a
that
date
was real.
first.
That was real Air Force One.
Take her on a date first.
And this is gonna be a decision that she has to make. But that's why I feel like it's going to be. It's for this isn't the moment. I feel like
You think it's
at
gonna be
some
last
point
episode?
later on in the season, she's gonna make a decision to kill Zosha or sacrifice Zosha for whatever her end game is gonna be.
I could see the hive mind, like I could see like her figuring something out, and the hive mind having Zosha there in front of her, and like, well, we can't make you stop, we can't make you do whatever, but if you do what you do, we're gonna have this one stop breathing because they're against killing and all that. I get that, but since she's a part of the hive mind, she won't actually die. But for Carol, the actual individual dying is,
Right. Yeah.
Also, I gotta say, there's something that really pissed me off about this episode.
Oh, what's that?
I wanted to know if she knew why they stopped playing music in elevators.
He wants to know.
I didn't want her to play music. I wanted to know why.
I think. Well,
that's Muzak is kind of expensive now. No, I'm joking. I'm sorry. I'm joking.
All the elevators started using LimeWire and just destroying themselves. Just downloading all the viruses into the building.
Yeah,
all the viruses.
Which is the premise of that movie, Devil.
Brought in by China.
That is one of the, I guess,
Is that what that movie's called?
Devil.
Devil. Yeah, the elevator.
With the elevator movie. Yeah.
Devil Vader. Yeah.
I love that movie.
I did not watch it. But
What?
I did.
Does it hold up?
Yeah, I'm curious if they're gonna delve into, which I'm sure that they will, because this show is all about philosophy. It's not like a really bang whiz type of sci-fi show. But I'm curious if they're gonna get into like the whole entertainment of it all and how that helps us, like helps placate us. Like it's like entertainment is essentially.
Kind of did in this one, wouldn't you say? With the Larry conversation.
Wait, which conversation?
Bike shorts. Have you all read my books?
Yeah,
Do you like them? Did Helen like them?
They did get into that like in a more personal level for just like how she was feeling that her partner felt about her work, and just like also her fans felt about her work specifically. But thinking about just like how entertainment affects just like the world, and I guess we kind of got into that with her like subtly with her binge watching Golden Girls, but just in the world. Incredible show.
If
but
your heart is true, in a world with friend and a confidant.
In a world with
Sorry, I'm ready.
Oh, sorry.
I can be serious again.
3 hours later.
I would sing it that long.
In a world with no new entertainment, I'm just curious how like someone would react to that. Like, it's like, is it like I don't know, entertainment solitary confinement, where it's just like I can't go past a certain place mentally? Like, do us as humans need new entertainment to just like stay at a certain level of sanity, or can we just rely on old shit for the rest of our lives? You know?
So you're saying, so you're not talking about the hive mind, you're talking about the people who didn't hive mind. Like, would the hive mind eventually start making art to placate?
Right. Yeah. Like the 13.
That's an interesting question.
The 13 people who are still, who aren't in part of the hive
Who are
mind,
still human.
yeah, and want to be entertained. Are these people even going to be able to entertain them because they can't perceive entertainment and how humans really emotionally respond to it? So it's like, are they going to be able? It's like, we can make a song for you, but it's going to be entertaining because they don't know what evokes like.
Bring back gladiators.
This nigga got some $1 million words, don't he?
So I can't write a song, but we can like kill each other in front of you if you want.
I'm gonna go with no, that is not the case, because I'm going with Poggy, man. Bring up Poggy again. I'm gonna ask him to be on the show.
I like Poggy.
We're gonna try to ask him to be on the last episode review, or series review episode that we do, because he has a theory that if you look at the title of Pluribus,
it feels so James Gunnish.
The I in Pluribus is actually a 1, and Pluribus means many. So
as one.
Many one as no, like one is many.
Yeah, like the whole yeah.
Sorry. So Pluribus unum
in Pluribus unum.
In Pluribus unum is a different.
It's E Pluribus unum.
Yeah. Pluribus unum.
That's what I said.
That means many acting as one, I think.
Many acting as one, but this is Pluribus
just many
as one. Mm. And so the theory is that they're lying to, well, spoiler alert, possible spoiler alert,
theory alert.
The idea is that they're working their way towards minimalization and getting everything down to one singular human being. The only way to prevent
evolution,
the only way to prevent true conflict amongst the race, the human race, is to have no human race at all, just to have one individual.
I'm going to say no to that for a reason.
Well, it's because the idea is because the programming for the biological programming for this entity is to minimize everything and to completely wipe out violence and danger for each and every single entity in the universe. That is it.
No, it's not true.
Well, that's what it's
for sapient creatures. Like, they're not going to stop lions from eating gazelles.
On Twilight, in the Twilight episode.
The purpose
was to stop all things that are danger to themselves. And
I got you.
as humans, we're all a danger to ourselves because at some point, look, Cain and Abel was the only like niggas out there except they mama and daddy, and then they killed one of them killed the other because
took 4 people before it's like, how about murder?
Right.
Well,
and obviously, look, I don't believe that Cain and Abel exist. I'm just making the point that humans.
Well, I mean, Abel doesn't.
Humans are terrible
Rib
people,
shot.
and so therefore they came here to make sure that we don't be terrible people.
Here's the issue.
Here's the issue. No,
No, Alex was talking. I'll go after.
Well, I was just gonna say that like one of the greatest sci-fi movies ever made, Age of Ultron. Sorry, try not to laugh through that. Also, like explained that like to for the Earth to survive, humanity has to die, because just humanity is just like destined to burn itself to death.
Day after tomorrow, and which is like the Earth turning on humans, and the day the Earth stood still.
The happening.
The happening.
The trees.
The happening.
Fuck you, Wahlberg.
I hate. Oh wait, Terminator.
Here's the issue.
Won like the Golden Globe for like just best movie ever made. They just like created an
and it
award
is like
for
okay, Ricky Bobby.
It's like a 60% on
well, I'm not talking about the Keanu Reeves one. I'm talking about the 1960s.
What?
Yeah.
Then then that's just stupid.
Here's the difference though between all of those ones and this.
Okay.
This one, so the difference between all of those and this is those ones are get rid of humanity because humanity is intrinsically self-destructive. But in this one, they take away that self-destruction. So they wouldn't be able to go down to just one human because their whole thing is our biological imperative is to spread. Well, if they go down to one human, they can't. Then the entirety of their spreading is that human's lifetime.
Yeah.
And they would need to have enough humans because if you just do 2, well, then your kids are going to, their kids aren't going to last very long because of just, like deformities from incest. So there at minimum need to be, I think it's like 40,000 people or something. Again, sci-fi movies and TV.
This is okay. So bullshit right now. Just bullshit.
Sorry.
The Day the Earth Stood Still 2008 with Keanu Reeves has a 21% tomato rating and a popcorn meter fan rating of 27%.
Both of those sound accurate.
That is bullshit.
Because
but I'll put it like this: the 1951 movie, The Day the Earth Stood Still, has a 95% tomato meter and an 87% popcorn meter.
That's why the Keanu Reeves one has the lower one, is because they made the mistake of trying to redo something that was so beloved.
Yeah, no, I've seen both. This is.
I agree with you. I own both.
That is dog shit.
The issue is I think that's a lot of people voting based on their love for the original.
Yes, you are
not
right.
an objective. Yeah, that's
you're right.
Yeah,
you're absolutely right, and that is bullshit. Because The Day the Earth Stood Still in 2008 was not a bad movie, and it is.
I mean, I just don't know if it holds up.
It's gonna be talked about because it is not a 21%.
I can't.
Is not a 21%. I just watched it the other day. Full disclosure.
Yeah, I can't speak to The Day the Earth Stood Still from the Keanu movie because I haven't seen all of that. But
Tom Cruise War of the Worlds, good stuff.
I like the word. I like the Tom Cruise War of the
World.
Well,
then you'll love the day. You'll love The Day the Earth Stood Still. Then,
but. Yeah, The Day the Earth Stood Still. I watched the 50s version. Just like I impulse bought it, just whatever.
I'm not saying that's a bad movie. Yeah, that's a. I think I've seen yours.
Just called it dog shit.
No, I said in comparison. I said in comparison. Did I not? I said incomplete.
I'll say this. I saw it because of the 2008 version. That was one of those ones where it's like, oh shit! I feel like if I'm gonna watch this, I gotta watch that.
Like Starship Troopers, space
Cadets?
Lost in Space.
Yeah. I like, yeah, again, I watched the 50s version that was the first version that I saw, and I absolutely loved it. I remember crying when I watched it just because it was just like,
because you're a bitch.
Because it's just so sad. Because like, yeah, it makes you think. Yeah, of course that's what humans would do if somebody came from space and was just like, I want to give you the answers to all of life and like happiness. They'd be like, he's got a gun, shoot him.
That's why I like the first one. That's why I like the second one is they didn't even.
The first thing they'll say is he's not the same color. He's got a gun.
Right. Well, that's why I like the second one is because
they chose the whitest guy possible.
They shoot him. They ain't no talking about nothing.
No, that's what they do in the old one too. He's still
shots
on the tarmac from his spaceship when they shoot him.
He said the tarmac.
Man, I know I've been quoting them a lot this episode, but that episode of South Park where they with the do you guys remember that one with the pine car derby and they accidentally break the speed of light and the guy comes down from outer space?
I have not.
Okay, so they do that and they break the speed of light, and this guy like comes down and he's like, "I'm from the Interplanetary Council. I'm just joking. I'm a robber and I'm here to rob you all." See, and they end up stabbing him and stealing all his money, and then like space cops come. They're like, we're pretty sure that's his spaceship. They're like, no, we don't know what you're talking about. And it turns out that was actually the test from the Interplanetary Council. It's awesome. It's so stupid. It's so funny. It's so South Park.
Fifth Bantha says they don't have, just getting back to Pluribus. They don't have to know what it's like. The virus just keeps the dopamine pumping, and that's where the control starts.
So, Alex, in regards to your entertainment question, because I think that's might be what this was. I don't know. My thought was they could perfectly, and I mean perfectly, reenact any existing art.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they can make new stuff. And I do mean they could perfectly reenact it, because remember, they literally have every actor's memories in their head, which also means President Rufino probably thought he was like the best at sex ever.
Well, he definitely thought that, but he had never
acting
all those actresses.
Although he had never had sex, he thought he had the best ever. He gives all of the women all of the things.
Art imitating life.
Every time I put my penis in a girl's belly button, she has had an orgasm.
An orgasm. It might be orgasm. It might be a soft G.
It might be
soft G.
There
was one question I wanted to ask you guys before we got out of here that was pertaining to that.
Oh wait, I know it. I know the answer to this question. It's the answer to the question is shit, it's very low. Sorry, that was very not
perfect. Agreed.
I really thought that was what you were gonna say.
Well, but before I ask about final thoughts on this episode, I did forget to mention up top that this Thursday, obviously it's Turkey Day. We're gonna be having
okay, so I know what you're about to say.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you rather just do it tomorrow live so we don't have to do it again?
Sure. All right.
So the announcement is that we will be doing the Bantha Bunch show tomorrow live instead of Thursday.
Yeah.
And then we will repost it on Thursday for those who are just used to it and haven't gotten it. We'll repost it on Thursday.
Yeah, and obviously, since Stranger Things is coming out Wednesday, We won't be able to. Also
coming on Saturday.
Also,
actually,
we'll have a pre-recorded episode of the podcast next Monday because we have been invited to go see Avatar early.
Oh yeah.
The Last Airbender, dude, that's been out.
They told us it was a brand new animated series.
So yeah, the Jeff is actually finding this out as well because we talked to him before. But we will do 2 episodes the week after.
Yeah,
we'll do episode 5 and 6 together.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, definitely.
And we'll talk a little bit of Stranger Things, just a little bit.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit of Stranger Things, and
just cover the first movie.
We're gonna be
100%.
covering the first. We're not gonna be covering all of the first half. We're gonna be definitely go episode by episode, because this is way too overwhelming.
Because fuck you.
Because fuck you. That's why.
God damn it, Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And
shout out to Pop Copy.
Second half comes out December 25th, so we will be covering the second half of Stranger Things 5 throughout January.
So for Christmas, you can ignore your family.
Yeah.
But never ignore the drunk Banthas.
Your real family.
Never.
Yes, I think it has something to do with the fifth Banthas, my thought. I was funny because I was like, let me just vamp until I remember what I was going to say before, but it's hard to.
Welcome to How I Podcast.
Talking about new shit. Fifth Banthas said they don't have to know what it's like. The virus just keeps dopamine.
Oh, yeah, I already said that.
Yeah, the control starts.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Have you ever watched a movie from your childhood and thought it doesn't quite hold up like you remember? Well, then you would enjoy our bi-weekly series, Does It Hold Up?, where we revisit classic genre films with a special guest to help us determine if it is as good or as bad as we remember. It's a whole lot of fun, so you should check it out.
Please check out the Drunk Bantha channel. They clearly are ready for being seen at a higher level.
Back to the show.
But yeah, any final thoughts on the episode before we get out of here?
You was about to say something.
I was not.
I will. Well,
any final thoughts on the episode before we get out of here?
Say? No, I don't know.
I'd like to know what you were about to say.
You were. He wasn't. He?
No. I'm just fucking around. No, good episode. I mean, I think we had an issue with we got some good information in the last episode. It was still slower. I don't feel like we had that issue with this one. This one, it's interesting because this one also feels like it moved at a slower pace as to some other ones that we've seen, but I felt more more invested into this episode.
100% the exact same feeling. Last week we were like, I was like, yo, this is a boring ass episode. Yeah. And that's when I checked out Poggy on YouTube, and I was like, you know what? This guy has just made me kind of want to know more now. Like he's given me the reason I need to look into this more.
Yeah.
And this episode,
he who was
really
staying
yeah,
this year.
He did, and this episode really did do more for it with that knowledge in mind. I suggest both of you go back and watch this episode with that in mind, because that's what I had in my mind going into it.
Well, if we had the hive mind, we wouldn't have to go back and rewatch it. We'd have to.
That's true. That's true.
Just saying.
Speaking of Unity, we will be doing Rick and Morty when it comes back as well. Yeah. Well, Jeff won't be.
But nah. But what about you? I won't. No. But Alex, what about you? Do you have any final thoughts on the episode?
Yeah, final thoughts. I thought it was fine. I'm also. It's weird because
you were upset the white girl didn't take the heroin.
It was like, just take it,
He's like, this is not realistic.
I'm just sort of like coasting through with the faith in Vince Gilligan that this show is going to end on a satisfying level. Like I mentioned before, Breaking Bad first season was my least favorite, and I almost didn't watch after that because there's like the setup was just so taxing. So maybe this show is also like that for me. where I'm just not super invested. I'm interested in the philosophical conversations around the show, but for whatever reason, other shows like For All Mankind and like Silo and other shows on Apple TV Plus that also delve into that philosophical those philosophical conversations and able to get really heady. They're also able to do like these fantastical things or just like interesting dramatic things that are able to keep me interested in the narrative. So right now I'm not so much as interested in the narrative and where the show is going to go as much as like conversations about the implications of being the one of 13 people on Earth who aren't a part of a collective hive mind. So
or
I'm still in
aren't
for the
a part of the human race.
I'm interested in the conversations, and I'm in for that and the acting. But as far as the narrative goes, I don't know where the show's going, but I also kind of don't give a shit.
Well, like I said, rewatch the episode with what I've said in mind, because literally that's exactly where I was. Like, 4.5 days ago, that's exactly where I was. And I was like, you know what? No, I think it was 3 days ago, maybe 4.5 days ago, 3.5 to 4 days ago. I was literally just exactly what you said. And then I watched the episode with that stuff in mind, and I was like, damn, okay. Maybe
Gina.
I should keep. You know what? Yes, that is actually a better.
Gina.
That is a better way to put it.
Another drop that we need.
100%. You're not lying. I'm with you when you're right now. I'm with you when you're right.
Also, if you liked the Vox Machina, Mighty Nine is out and awesome.
I heard that is very similar. Yeah, I need to check
Do
that
you
out.
know
it's
what
the
the
same
rating?
people.
Do you know what the rating for this episode is, Jeff?
Yeah, it's an 8.2.
8.2. They love this show.
Let's find out if I am right. I'm pretty sure. I looked earlier.
I do that all the time.
I said, well, let's see how we say that.
Hold on. Don't know why all of a sudden can't hear you.
Good.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Boom.
Yeah, it's an 8.2.
You were absolutely right. That is crazy.
I was saying that because I looked earlier.
Okay.
Look, don't ever say that again.
You read ahead.
Don't you ever motherfucking say that again. Don't.
I was hoping that the what was on her board, I was hoping that was in trivia. It was not.
I want you. Well, first of all, that's amazing because we did that. You did that. We did that. We did it. It's not on IMDb. You can suck a dick, IMDb. Please also keep giving us free shit. And Fifth Bantha says it was really 6.2. Jeff needs glasses.
Oh, 6.2?
It's not. It's an 8.2.
I don't know who to believe.
Think what he's saying is he's not.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah,
fucking with the show, or at least he wasn't fucking with this episode. 100%. I told him the same shit I told y'all before the show started, and I'm challenging him to also go back, watch it again, and maybe he'll feel a little differently. And I think y'all will too. Just because y'all have it in your brain. And there's also more stuff that Poggy has done on there on the Pluribus topics. So go over there, check it out, guys. Good shit. And hey, Poggy, we not stealing from you if we saying it.
Yeah, we're calling you out. Yeah,
please come on over.
We're shouting you out.
Come on over, baby.
Yeah, like I mentioned, the first season of Breaking Bad, it took me a while to get into. Hot take. Better Call Saul, way better show than Breaking Bad.
I don't think that is a hot take. I think that's
not at all.
Universally.
I don't know. I've had a couple of arguments about that.
You gotta hang out with better people.
But before, Fifth Bantha said in the chat, Pluribus is cool. Dairy is still better. I agree with,
and we will be talking about dairy on the Bantha Bun show tomorrow.
That is true.
I'm literally about to go watch the episode right now. I didn't watch it yet because we prepare so hard for this show because we do not take you guys for granted. And we love
I do.
And
I don't.
Actually, we were lying. I'm lying. Jeff blew it all up, and I actually don't think about you guys outside of this.
It's funny. I was talking to my girlfriend on my way here, and she was like, "Have you watched the new episode of Welcome to Derry?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then she started talking about it. I was like, "Oh no, I haven't." Not seen the new episode.
Fun fact, honey, I just lied to you.
Yeah. Alex just fucked up our metrics right now because he told everybody he's got a girlfriend.
Actually, I just lied to your face.
The boy band is completely broken up now. We'll be done. All three of us will be working on something else next week because
it's the reason 98 Degrees broke up. Nick had to go and get married.
Fuck you, Jessica Simpson.
Shout outs to Mush. But Jeff, where can the people find you on the interwebs before they where can people find you on the interwebs? That's all.
Well, they can always try and Skype me, Don Cheadle's Driveway at littledickie2.com. It's because
by
the way, fun fact, that actually is my username on Skype.
So if you still have
please
Skype,
check it out.
if you still have Skype, call Jeff.
You can try and find Jeff Madel on Facebook, at MadelJeff on Instagram. But as usual, the easiest way is just be here on Monday nights, but not next one because these guys are fucking ditching us.
Yeah,
well,
we're taking.
You know what?
I
ain't gonna lie, man. I'm kind of sad.
You're making the right choice.
I mean, you want to do the pre-recorded episode?
No.
I'm gonna make a topic for the pre-recorded episode.
I'm driving up to Illinois this weekend, man. I'm busy.
Oh yeah,
right on, man.
Yeah.
The season to feed yourself fill yourself full of Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
food.
shout out to all of you who are out there celebrating the holidays, and shout out to Jeff's family.
Yeah, fuck
that. Shout out to Texas and Waccamaw. And wait, Waccamaw doesn't exist anymore. Shout out to Walgreens. Sorry. Shout out to Alex.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to the Drunk Banthas podcast. As we do this every Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific time, but don't forget to like and subscribe so you can get updates on new videos. Check us out on Twitter, IG, TikTok, Letterboxd, likewise, all the internet things at the Drunk Banthas. Until next time, stay safe, my little dog food eaters, and may the force be with you.
Do it. I'll see you tomorrow.
Do it.
I'll see you
I
tomorrow.
won't.
Do it.
I won't.
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go. I ain't got time to be distracted by your worthless chime-ins. Go.